Jai Gurudev, dear students. Welcome again in this EVS class. Dear children, you know we have already completed chapter number 1. I hope you have written all the question answers of chapter 1 and we have started chapter 2, which is families change in size. So in the last class we started this first page of chapter number 2, in which we have studied that family's size depends on the entry or exit of any member of the family. So how the family size changes because of these two situations? First, we have learned in these paragraphs about the importance of our mother. Means our mother is a special person for us, and mother is a friend of their children. Okay, as we grow, then mother becomes our friend, best friend, and we all are part of our mother. Okay, means all the babies are a part of their mother. So children, after this thing we have studied in this first page of this chapter about other animals also. Means not only human beings, even animals also take care of their babies, and they feed, many animals, they feed their baby with their milk. Okay, so in this chapter children, I told you that there are two types of animals are there. One are viviparous. Viviparous animals are those animals which give birth to their young ones, as well as oviparous are those animals which lay eggs. Okay, just like birds and fish and other so many animals are coming under this category. So these two terms, viviparous and oviparous, these two terms are new in your syllabus, so try to understand them and learn them properly. Okay, so we were studying about previously I have explained you about the viviparous, means how the cows, cat, dog, monkeys, these all kind of animals which are coming under these viviparous category, they take care of their babies. So now I am going to explain you about the oviparous animals, means generally birds and reptiles and insects also, because they lay eggs. So let's read from this paragraph. Some animals like reptiles, birds and insects lay eggs. Birds' eggs have hard and brittle shells. Okay, so children, here in these sentences they explained about the name of those animals, means the category of those animals in which oviparous animals are kept. So reptiles are those animals which crawl on the ground and creep on the ground, and then they move from one place to another, just like snakes and lizards. These all are coming under the category of reptiles. Okay, and birds, sparrow, parrot, pigeon, crow, all these are birds. Even hen also coming under birds. And insects like housefly, mosquito, cockroaches, and so many other insects are also, they all are coming under the category of oviparous animals because they lay eggs. And out of these all animals, birds' eggs, you can see here, and generally hen's egg people used to eat, and birds' eggs have hard and brittle shells, means their outer covering is hard and brittle. Brittle means easily breakable, means we can easily break their shells with a soft hit. Okay, so the eggs are often laid in nests where they are incubated or kept warm by the parent sitting on them. See children, what birds are doing. Birds first lay eggs in the nest. Usually they lay egg in the nest, and after laying the eggs, they keep the eggs warm by providing the heat of their body, and during that period we can call that period of time is incubated period. Okay, that process is called incubation. And young birds are hatched from these eggs. So young babies, or we can say young birds, come out from these eggs after hatching, means when they get warmth from the body of their parents, means parent body, heat of their parent body, then this shell of the egg starts cracking, and baby birds emerging out. So this full period is called incubation period, and the process of coming out the baby birds from the eggs is called hatching. So children, this is about the birds and we can say oviparous animals. So next part of this chapter is when children are born in a family, their mother and father are called their biological parents. Okay, so children, our real mother fathers are called as biological parents, means those mother father who give birth to their babies, they are called biological parents. Okay, हमारे अपने मम्मी पापा हमारे क्या होते हैं, biological parents. So some children do not live with their biological parents. Their natural parents may have died, means because of some reasons some children they may lost their parents, and those children are given shelter in orphanages from where people can adopt them and take them into their families as foster children. So children, here some new terms they have given in your this chapter, like shelter. Shelter is a place of living of any person. Okay, means our home is our shelter. So orphanages are the places where homeless children are kept and they are taken care of. Homeless children means whose parents, biological parents may have died. Those children they kept in the orphanages. इनको हम हिंदी में अनाथ आश्रम भी बोलते हैं. Okay, so and those children who are living in orphanages, some family members who want to adopt them, जो उनको अपनाना चाहते हैं या उनको उन बच्चों को गोद लेना चाहते हैं, वो वहाँ से ऑर्फनेजेस से वो उनको अपनी फैमिली में लेके आते हैं और उनको गोद ले लेते हैं. ओके, सो those children are foster children for those parents. You can see here they have shown this girl. We are going to study the story of this girl. After this paragraph they have written about this girl, and this girl was orphan girl. Okay, orphan child previously, but this man and this woman, they both husband wife, they have adopted this girl. So these both the parents are foster parents for this girl, and this girl is a foster child for their for her parents, means foster parents. Okay, so let's read the story of this girl. Savita and Mahesh, means she is Savita and this man is, his name is Mahesh. They are talking about these both persons. Mahesh are a young couple living in Delhi. They did not have any child, means these two husband wives, they live in Delhi and they don't have any child. So Mahesh's brother advised them to adopt a child. So they decided to go to an orphanage. Means his brother told them to adopt one child. So because of his brother's advice, they went to an orphanage, and for what they went? They went to adopt one child. So this is the girl about whom we are talking here. They adopted a young girl as their daughter. Means they both, Mahesh and Savita, they adopted this girl whose name is Astha. Okay, so this girl they adopted, and about this girl they are talking about here, and they named her Astha. They have become her foster parents. So today she is 9 years old. She is studying in class 4 in a good school. She is the center of joy and happiness in the family. So children, you can see here, ये दोनों महेश एंड सविता, ये दोनों ही हस्बैंड वाइफ का कोई भी अपना बच्चा नहीं था। और महेश के भाई ने उसको ये बोला, इन दोनों को ये बोला कि आप ऑर्फनेज में, अनाथ आश्रम में जाके किसी बच्चे को अडॉप्ट कर लीजिए। ओके, सो उनके कहने पे ये दोनों ने इस बच्ची को, जिसका नाम आस्था रखा, उन्होंने इस बच्ची का नाम आस्था रखा, बाद में इसको अडॉप्ट कर लिया। ओके, सो ये बच्ची उनके लिए क्या हुई? फॉस्टर चाइल्ड। एंड ये दोनों इस बच्ची के क्या हुए? फॉस्टर पेरेंट्स। इनको हम बायोलॉजिकल पेरेंट्स नहीं बोल देंगे, ओके, क्योंकि इन दोनों ने इस बच्ची को जन्म नहीं दिया है। ओके, जो जन्म देने वाले हमारे मम्मी पापा होते हैं वो हमारे होते हैं बायोलॉजिकल पेरेंट्स। बट जो किसी भी बच्चे को अडॉप्ट करके उसको उसकी टेक केयर करते हैं, उसको गुड एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड करते हैं और उसको एक अच्छा इंसान बनाते हैं, उनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? फॉस्टर पेरेंट्स। और ये बच्चा उसके लिए क्या होगा? फॉस्टर चाइल्ड। ओके, सो इन्होंने जब उस बच्ची को अडॉप्ट किया तो अडॉप्ट करने के बाद अब वो बच्ची 9 इयर्स की हो गई और वो क्लास 4 में पढ़ती है और बहुत ही अच्छे स्कूल में वो पढ़ रही है। और उनके घर में उसके आने से बहुत ही खुशी और जॉयफुल एंड हैप्पीनेस का जो एनवायरनमेंट है उसके घर में हो गया। मीन्स पहले वो बहुत ही लोनली टाइप का फील करते थे क्योंकि अकेले थे, बिना बच्चे के घर जो होता है वो बहुत ही सूना सूना होता है। और अब उन्होंने, उनके घर में एक रौनक आ गई और उन्होंने इस बच्ची को भी एक न्यू लाइफ प्रोवाइड की और उनकी लाइफ में भी उसके आने से बहुत ही खुशी आ गई। सो चिल्ड्रन, दिस इज़ द स्टोरी ऑफ दिस गर्ल एंड हियर they want to tell us the value that if we get anything, if we give anything, then only we get anything, and if we give good things to anybody, then God also give us happiness. Okay, so you should be kind and you should be loving for each other. एंड आफ्टर दिस चिल्ड्रन, इसमें आपने ये चीज़ भी देख ली कि हमने इस चैप्टर में हम क्या रीड कर रहे हैं? फैमिलीज चेंज इन साइज़। तो इसमें पहले जो ये महेश और सविता थे ये दोनों अकेले थे। अब इस बच्ची के आने से उनकी फैमिली का साइज़ चेंज हो गया, मीन्स उनकी फैमिली बढ़ गई। एक जो मेंबर है उनकी फैमिली में आने से फैमिली का साइज़ बढ़ गया। तो ऐसे ही किसी बच्चे के जन्म से या फिर किसी की मैरिज जब होती है तो उस वजह से हमारी फैमिली में न्यू मेंबर्स ऐड होते हैं, ओके, इंट्रोड्यूस होते हैं, तो हमारी फैमिली का साइज़ चेंज होता है। ओके, this we are studying in this chapter. So children, after this, here they have mentioned about the changes due to shifting. This we will study in the next class, and I'll explain you about this, that how the changes takes place because of shifting the family members from one place to another. Because here you can see he is a boss and this is a man who's working under this boss, and this boss is giving transfer letter to this man. तो बेटा जब किसी का ट्रांसफ़र होता है एक प्लेस से दूसरी प्लेस पे, तो ना चाहते हुए भी उन पर्सन्स को, उन फैमिली मेम्बर्स को हमारे शिफ्ट होना पड़ता है एक प्लेस से दूसरी प्लेसेस पे. ओके, सो अबाउट दिस वी विल स्टडी इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. But how much I have explained you, that you study again, read it again, and whatever you not understand you can ask me, and try to understand each and every word whatever you have learnt new in this chapter. Okay, I'll give you new words also, but side by side you also see that which word you are finding new in this chapter. Okay, so say, pronounce that word again and again, and learn the spellings of those tough words also. Okay children, so Jai Gurudev to all of you, and next time we will again continue this chapter. Jai Gurudev.